fairy grasshoppers, it's Bridget. Nice to see you. I'm going to do a card reading for you today. But before I do that, I want to give you a little bit of context. This particular card reading is to honor the energy that I've been moving through with my own inner work. Now, if you've watched Fairy Grasshopper previously, you know that I have been vlogging about this, that I've had one of my kids just graduated from high school, so that kind of puts us, my family and me, into a new place, new territory. And this is my second of 4 that has graduated from high school. So it brings me into like a 50-50 balancing kind of energy, where this is the perfect prime opportunity for me to actually get some clarity and work with myself, doing deeper inner work to shift and clear some patterns that might be distracting me or creating resistance for me from connecting to and knowing myself, really knowing myself, being on my own side so much that I'm such a strong advocate that I'm leading from my soul and extending then that through the expression of my work in the world, because my business is really important, my work in the world is really important to me, and being a mom is really important to me. And so for years, I have really focused on my children with my business as a backseat, my life purpose as a backseat. And although my work in the world, my coaching and my psychic and connected work, actually inspiring the spirit truly, and filling people with hope, that is something that does feed into, fill out all of the other aspects of my life, including my motherhood role. So it has become something that I knew was going to start to shift and evolve and change at once again after I had already been through my oldest leaving for school and kind of going out on her own. I knew that with my son now doing that it would be an opportunity, really an opportunity. And so I'm harnessing the energy of the change, the invitation for change. And what do I want? And so connecting with me, knowing me, being on my own side, being an advocate for myself is really about connecting to the dreams and desires I have inside me that I can channel into and through my work in the world. And so in order to create space and room for that, I've needed to really allow the motherhood energy to shift and the role to shift. It's not just a title, it's not just a job. And I've treated it like a career the last 10 years, especially the last 10 years. And now it's like the perfect opportunity for me to recognize my patterns and to release the over responsibility that I feel for managing and helping and being there all the time with my kids, you know? I mean, they're older now. They don't need that, and they don't want that, you know? So I'm like, wow, okay, so if I'm stepping back a little bit, giving them the reins, so to speak, and just kind of being here as needed, on call. It's kind of how it feels, doesn't it? If you're a mom or a parent, isn't it totally on call? Especially when your kids are like millennial generation and such, because it seems like when they text you, they expect you to like respond right away. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even near my phone. What are you talking about? You know, I'm so glad I'm not tethered to it like that. But anyhow, so the card reading I'm going to do is related to divine feminine. And that is a part of me that bridges these two major important aspects of my life, my business, my work in the world, and my role as a mother, and my relationships with my business, my relationship with my kids. Those two things are totally combined in the energy, held in the energy of divine feminine, because that's like this leadership energy, this empowerment energy, this inspirational energy, this ability to move through the turbulent times with all the skills, assets, tools I have within me available to me and through the universe and higher consciousness. And so I thought this would be a good idea to do a card reading with this divine feminine energy. You've seen this deck before. This is the 13 Moon deck, the 13 Moon Mystery School deck. This is a heavy duty deck. Like if you've been doing intuitive work for a while, if you are a psychic, if you work as a medium, if you do energy healing, if that's like your job, if you're a coach that uses a lot of divination tools, These then you might be ready for, but otherwise they're a lot. They will initiate you and they will stir up stuff within you. So if you're ready for change and you're cool with dealing with the hard stuff, and you have a good coach that you can reach out to and a good healer that you can reach out to and get consistent support, then try these. Otherwise, this is like, these are heavy hitters. These are heavy duties. Okay, so we're gonna share today with this deck. I'm just honoring the process of the clearing that I've seen, the clarity that I've received recently with the motherhood role right here. So that is in part what this is about, our role as divine feminine. And for me specifically, honoring the mother role. So this is for the mothers. This is for the moms, honoring our mother role. Okay, so that's what this is. All right, so this card, so this deck actually focuses on 13 archetypes of the divine feminine. So many different faces, many different goddesses, deities, archangel energies come in to create these 13, make up these 13 archetypes or faces of the divine feminine. So this particular card is like a tool. Well, yeah, I would say it's probably a tool. It says focus. So it is this, yeah, it is the tool. It literally says sacred tool of the crystal skull. So if you're into crystals and you know about the skulls, the sacred skulls, they are wisdom keepers or wisdom holders, just like a kind of an earth keeper crystal or a Lemurian crystal. The crystal skulls also are kind of in that kind of a vein where they embody some divine wisdom and some of them actually focus on specific areas, topic, or content energies. And you can actually channel the crystal skull energy. At first, I have to tell you, when I saw these, I was like years ago, like 15 years ago, I'm like, what? A skull? Isn't that creepy? No, it's our human anatomy. It's our brain. It's a symbol of wisdom is what it is. And the fact that it's a skull and we can see everything, it's all transparent. Like you can see everything. It's about clarity. So when this particular energy vibe of the archetype comes through, it's definitely a invitation to focus and assistance to zoom in, not to focus so that you can overly worry or be excessive or obsessed with a topic or a worry or an experience or like somebody else's stuff, like a kid, like a child, right? So as a mother, we can be overly focused on one particular thing, and yet this is about the overarching access to all of the wisdom that we have available to us. And that isn't just our physical human experience, what we see with our eyes, but it's also what we see with our collective eye, the universal wisdom that we have, and the intuitive innate knowing within us. So this archetype, so this is the sacred tool of, this one is, I believe this one feels like Kali. Kali is the divine feminine. Kali Ma is the energy of one of the spirit guides that I've worked with for years. And Kali Ma is she's a Hindu goddess aspect Kali, and she represents the creator, preserver, and destroyer. So the 3 steps, the 3 parts of the process, beginning, middle, end, or the past, present, future. She really is a balancing energy with those 3 aspects that she holds of the process. She holds the whole process, the higher view, the overarching wisdom. But I identify her with Kali Ma and understanding what cycle I'm in relation to my motherhood or in relation to whatever it is that I'm working on or working through in my life. So I share that with you so that you know that you can connect not just with this crystal skull energy or the energy of focus and understanding the spiritual and the human working together here to assist you and help you align with what is available energetically, but also the spirit guide of Kali Ma, who I love, and she's connected with the energy of the fire element, like creator, preserver, destroyer. I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect energy to align with as a mother. So is this mine? Is this not mine? What can I do with this? Is this something I need to integrate? What kind of information am I getting here? Where is the source of the data or message? Is that the piece? Like, is it the spirit guide that I'm connecting with, or is it the tool specifically that I'm connecting with that is present for me to utilize right now? So here are some words and some things that you can actually journal upon for yourself. Now remember, I pulled this one as help for moms, for us as mothers, for the motherhood of the divine feminine energy for you, whether you're a physical mother or not, whether you are just the one that mothers other people and is a great caregiver or a raging empath, as I like to say. So here are some words that you can journal about for your role in connection to this particular focus card and the crystal skull. Magnify, amplify. I use that word a lot, amplify. I haven't used magnify, but I kind of like that, especially with the energy of focus. I kind of like the magnify. That's interesting. I might have to kind of work with that energy. Amplify, activate, and transform. This is the time right now that we're in. Great opportunity for change. Incredible opportunity for change. Look at how the color is coming through here and the rainbow colors. So opportunity for all of your spirit guides too, like the archangels. That's when I see the rainbow colors. That's what I think of. Or the chakras in alignment. It feels like just this beautiful alignment, the synchronicity, the harmonies of energy is how it feels. So there you go. All right. So I think this is enough. I think this is more than plenty from this particular deck. And I will, there's links below to this particular deck and other card decks that I use for myself as well. So I'm actually looking, because there's another deck that I think I want to use right now just to accompany this. Because like I said, this is intense. This is like heavy energy. Okay, just a second. I'm reaching. There we go. Okay. She says as she has her Mickey Mouse shirt on. Of course I do, because I need to be able to have energy that helps to support me, inspire me, and keep me a little lighthearted. So you guys know I love Disney. All right, so I'm going to use this deck, which happens to be, the box is over here, so which happens to be my Denise Linn deck, Soul Coaching. I don't use this one very often because it's really super, it's very basic and straight to the point. However, it doesn't give you a lot of info just from the card itself. So it's great for coaching, but I like to use this particular deck in collaboration with another deck. So it will work well with this. All right, so we're going to ask for just some help in integrating or understanding how to use this tool of focus of the sacred skull of Kali Ma. All right, energy. Okay. When I see Kali, here we go. When I see Kali, I don't see her with the crystal skull or with any particular crystals. I just see her with the fire element. That's what I see. So however you relate or resonate with her, that's yours. And what I share is just how I begin the connection or how I resonate. It's just a place to start. Okay, so here we go. Breakthrough. So this will be supported through the energy of breakthrough, however this looks for you, whatever is the prime message for you here. The fact that the colors, it's kind of hard to see, but I guess no, it shows up pretty good on camera. This blue energy is the third eye and clarity and seeing. So focus, clarity, and third eye, vision, right? We talked about that a bit. And then the energy here it almost looks like a portal, like transformation moving through a process, which makes sense with the word breakthrough. However, the fact that there's purple, that this beautiful spirit being your soul is got the energy of purple, that is the crown chakra or divine feminine. That is the energy of collective wisdom. That is divine feminine energy, that purple. So when I see the purple and the blue together, to me, those are my colors. Those are totally my jam. I love them both very, very much. And so it's like a unity energy and empowerment energy and collecting the power and being able to be more aware of yourself and who you are in this moment. Who you are in this moment with the support and assistance of lots of other tools. Like they're just at your ready. They're just at your ready. You can reach into the toolbox and grab one out. So here's the affirmation that comes from this Denise Linn deck. Okay, this is the soul coaching deck. I soar into limitless love, light, and joy. So it's an affirmation. It's something that you could write down in your journal and just read to yourself, even if you can't embrace or embody all of it or believe that, jump right into that. Which it takes breakthroughs, moments of light, in order to be able to get to that point. And so this can be intensive, this can be heavy duty, But there is a purpose. It's like this is the goal, if you need a goal to focus on, is to feel that love, to be lighter, and to feel joy. Have opportunities for moments when you are focusing to be able to receive the joy. All right, so here we go. Very nice, very nice energy. So there's a balance. It seems to me, it seems a bit contrasted, but that's the important part, to understand that life is all about the contrasted, all about it. I am a mother at the same time that I'm a business person. I'm not one or the other. And just because I'm creating some room in my life and making some space in my motherhood role, it doesn't mean I'm just stopping it or letting go. I'm not like retiring from motherhood. It's just looking different and creating more room for me to then focus on what it is that I'm here to do, what fulfills me, what brings me joy, which is my work in the world. So you see, that's how this works. Look at that. How you like that? All right. So I'm Bridget. It's great to be here with you today. I'm glad that I was able to do a card reading for you. I hope that you get some insight today. And I hope that we've inspired your spirit, filled you with some hope, to encourage you to live your life. This is your life after all. What I'm sharing here is just a starting point. It's just a lens. It's just one piece of information, but designed to encourage you then to follow that path, follow that trail for you. Thanks so much for being here. Have a great day.